no routine equals ultimate failure. So the times in my life that I've done the best and been the best at things and like felt the best in my head and felt the best mentally is the times I've been like super consistent on a routine. And I wake up, do my morning routine, go to the gym, go to class or whatever, do work, do everything, and then like it's just such a freeing feeling. Like you're making or like you're doing all the steps that you can to reach your goals, and like you just feel so fulfilled. Even if like everything isn't going exactly as you want, like you're taking the steps towards that. So it like makes all the difference. And then the times when I felt like the absolute worst and like the most depressed and stuff like that have been when I have no routine, because like, that's the times when I'm just like doing dumb shit the whole day, like, fucking wanking or some shit, or like back when I played a ton of video games, if I didn't have a routine, I just like do that. And that brings me to one of like the biggest problems with not having a routine is that you just gravitate towards like whatever's easiest. If you don't have something set out for a time block, at least how my brain works, is like I'll just kind of go towards the thing that seems the easiest. So like maybe it's listening to an audiobook when I should be doing something else, or in the past maybe it'd be like watching YouTube or playing video games or something like that, right? Versus if you have something scheduled there, then at least, even if you don't always do it, you at least know there's something you could be doing there, and something that would be like productive that you could replace you could use your time on. Yeah, so if you just like have no routine, then you'll just gravitate towards the instant gratification stuff, which means you don't really get very much success, because like you're just doing the easy stuff, and we all know that the easy stuff doesn't really work, right? It doesn't really do much for you. And the solution basically is pretty simple. So the way I've done this is to just have a piece of paper and just write like from 6:30 to 7 morning routine, from 7 to 8 gym, from 8 to 9 breakfast, whatever. And you schedule your whole day like that. It's gonna be like different for everybody. And it doesn't exactly matter what you put in it. I think having a morning routine is good. Sometime you work out, sometime you do work, and sometime you read is probably like pretty good baseline. But yeah, you basically schedule out what you'd want to be doing. You could schedule blocks of free time too. And then it doesn't have to be perfect. Like you don't have to, it's pretty unrealistic for you to be like, let's say you have no routine right now and you're just in summer or something like that and you're doing nothing. It's unrealistic for you to just like completely do a perfect routine, obviously. So it's just good to have it though, and then you can work on maybe, okay, I'll just start with the morning routine, or something that seems reasonable, realistic, right? Some of the easier stuff, and then eventually you'll figure out like a good flow, you'll get in some of the habits, and then you can like build your way towards that routine, and then eventually you'll find something that works for you so that you can actually do that. And it's important to also have something that's like reasonable and like realistic, because a lot of times, sometimes I have a bit of perfectionism, and like I'll write something like that I'm just not gonna do, or like for me to do it is just kind of like a easy way to burn out, right? So something that I'm learning is like to make it somewhat reasonable, so like something you could actually imagine yourself doing, and not just like some type of like grandiose like self-aggrandizing thing where you're like fucking doing everything and you're like 100% perfect every day, you know what I mean? But yeah, hope that's helpful. Have a good one. Peace.